Hey, what's going on, guys? Bill here today, and this is One Piece, chapter 1060 review, titled Luffy's Dream. And we immediately start off with Luffy saying that Sabo wouldn't do that, he wouldn't kill King Cobra. And Luffy yells, "Set course for Alabasta right now." And then Zoro points out that yes, King Cobra was dead, and that Vivi was last seen at Malaysia. And Luffy yells, "Let's go there then." And it revealed that Kelbo was in the barrel. And also, we don't have any leads. And then the crew freaks out about Vivi. Book points out, "I never known anyone to be discontent with the way Alabasta is ruled. So, in the past, Alabasta wasn't ruled evilly either, even 50 years ago." Which would make sense, since they were the rebellious kingdom from the original 20 kings. And Zoro reminded them, Luffy, remember what you said about Ace, and said that, and Luffy remembered that he said Ace had his own adventures, and Zoro said, trusted him to make his own way up until the point, well, he actually needed help. Which, we don't have any leads, so there's no way we could find Vivi right now just by selling. Well, maybe we could, but chances are very, very low. Luffy says that Sabo's innocent, definitely, and then says that he had a straight upbringing, and then goes into the past. And Luffy thinks about what he told Ace and Sabo that time about his dream. We don't get to hear what it is, but it shocks everyone. I'm going to get into this after the review. Then we go to Navy HQ, to where they're listening in on Sabo. And a Marine point out that he must be desperate, which makes sense because he did not kill Cobra. He would probably freak out after he learned that they flamed it on him, so he would do it as quickly as possible. Tell Dragon, without even thinking what would happen if he did that, and how risky and dangerous it is, especially since he saw Emu's identity. And yes, they did end up trusting Sabo, and he's in Lucia Kingdom. And yes, that was one of the 8 nations that were bailed a few days prior. And one of the girls say, the youngest one said, "He's an unlucky man." The oldest one says, "No, this is fate." And the Revolutionary Army was like, "Sabo, we knew you didn't do it." And yes, Sabo did say that he didn't kill King Cobra, and going into that, he said, "I saw something unbelievable. The throne was not empty. The sky's getting dark around the island that Sabo is on." Sabo said, "The throne room in Pangaea Castle. I thought that there was no king of the world, but the throne was not empty." He said, "I saw ... Then there was an X drawn on the Lucia Kingdom. And then Lucia Kingdom just looked to be blown up. I knew that Eames Power had to do something weird. Islands. So that's a W right there. If it is Eames Power and not Uwanos, like people are suggesting. We'll just have to wait and see on that. But got to remember that Sabo was on the island, or nearby. He might be nearby. because it looked like he was looking to the side. He might be on a ship right next to the island. Even if he is, it's possible he was caught in a crossfire. Possibly. I'm not saying he did, I'm saying it's possible. It's even possible that the island was sent somewhere else, like underground possibly, like in the ocean, or up in the sky, or just teleported somewhere else, which I doubt that would be the case, that last one. Or could have just got destroyed. One of those three definitely happened to the island. Then we go a few days later up on 1000 Sunny, and they're white with ice balls and stuff. And the wind is really strong. And Luffy points out, "What is that, Nami?" It's like, Nami says, "It's like a giant warm eddy. Eddy current is going upward." It's possible that that's Lelouchia Kingdom, possibly being sent up, or another island, possibly one of Shanks' territories. I don't know. Or they might be close to the ice continent. But I want to say it's Lelouchia Kingdom. And they're going to backtrack to Mawidra. After all, Robin did say in this chapter that the final poneglyph has not been seen in years, so that explains why no one had been the Pirate King since Roger. How would y'all feel about it being on Mawidra? I personally don't want that theory to be true, though. What I truly believe is that it's on Villa. After all, you wouldn't expect to find a Lode Poneglyph, one of the four that will lead you to Laugh Tale, on just a small island. That was mentioned like 2 or 3 times in the story. And it was one of the 3 main contenders for the last location of the final Lode Poneglyph, along with Hachinosu and Elbath. Villa is looking very likely. Now, I'm going to go into a theory time. This theory is from the chapter. Some of it is, but it's based on the chapter. After Luffy, Ace, and Sabo became brothers, Luffy decided to reveal his dream to the 3 of them. They both laughed at this. Right before they became brothers, Luffy was captured and refused to tell the Blue Jam pirates where Ace and Sabo's treasure was. Ace and Sabo, along with the Don, went to rescue Luffy. In the most recent chapter, it was revealed that Luffy also told Shanks and Shanks cried. Remember that Shanks wants to take out Blackbeard, who is evil, and doesn't want the world to be thrown into turmoil. This also happened when Roger told Shanks something after they left Laugh Tale. And what did Roger say at Laugh Tale? "We're too early." During Marineford, Whitebeard's last words were that there will be someone that will be carrying hundreds of years of history over his shoulders. The Marine's biggest enemy. The One Piece is real. After Luffy told his crew about his dream, after learning that King Cobra was killed, and the news said that Sabo did it, Luffy said that Sabo had a strict upbringing. He just wants to make sure that no one else has their freedom taken away. So my theory is that Luffy wants to free everyone. If Sabo died, then this would help Sabo's dream come true. Robin was shocked. Remember that Luffy was also that Sabo. Remember, Robin was the most affected by the world government and got slapped a bounty on her head, and our whole entire island got Buster called just for reading history. And Nami said it sounds just like him. Throughout the series, Luffy has been liberating islands, so it's Luffy's time to free the world. I believe that Luffy wants to give himself the most freedom in the world so he can free everyone else from their evils and make them free. Usopp asked Luffy if he was serious, then said that no one can do that. Luffy responded, if he became king of the pirates, he would have a shot at it, and people might listen to him. Might say that Luffy doesn't want to be a hero. However, I believe that to Luffy, that's not what a hero is. He believes that a hero is someone that's considered a hero to everyone and would share his meat with everyone. Like Sabo is considered a hero right now. I believe that after Luffy defeats Emu and frees the world, he'll tell Dragon to claim to be the one that freed the world, so Luffy won't be a hero in his eyes or the world. So Luffy won't be considered a hero, but he will low-key be a hero. And even further than that, Luffy said that he didn't like Shirahoshi at first, but he said that he would take Shirahoshi outside so she'll be to see outside so she can have freedom for a little bit. And he went on a random island just to save a few people that he didn't even know. Now you might say that Luffy wanted to go on that island anyway, but he didn't have to save them. He could just went on the island just to explore and then leave without saving anyone. But he chose to help Kinemon. So, that's my evidence that Luffy wants to free the world. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this chapter review and theory. And I'll see you guys next time.